What is up, guys? It's good to be back. If you don't know, I am now starting a 10k evaluation challenge to fund it. And if you are curious what I'm using the alpha account, the one step 10k. This is not a endorsement or promotion, it's just what I'm using. So yeah, let's see if we can do this, if we can pass this challenge. And today we have, let's see, we've got CPI today, and we just made that long wick. It's bearish apparently. And yeah, this was the day for me to start looking for trades, because this is the start of when news starts to really drive the market. So you can see here, I've started my 10k. Boom, I can't wait. Nice and fresh. So yeah, excited for that, guys. Let's see if we can do this. So what I've noticed is we are inside this daily fair value gap. Price made this long wick during news. Same thing on S&P side. And I'm actually just monitoring what it's doing around 50% of that wick. I have labeled this as data highs. And yeah, at first it didn't seem like today would be a great day to trade because of what London was doing. Usually the rule is if London's expanding toward the draw, then New York is low probability. So let's see if that's the case. My idea was that London made a reversal here and would have New York continuation, and so I've marked out this 4-hour gap. But looking at where we are at the moment, going down here would just end up being a counter trade for a sell, since it's too high up, I feel, for price to retrace and then continue bullish. It just doesn't make sense, if you get what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm just gonna monitor. If we don't take a trade today, that's perfectly fine. I would prefer to have a green day on my first day on this challenge. So let's see. Wish me luck, guys. I'm just gonna watch for now. Of course, if Nasdaq decides to take data highs and S&P doesn't, then we have a clear SMT. And then I'll probably start looking for that counter trend trade, selling to that 4-hour. Although S&P looks like the better pair to be taking that sell, since we are closer to that 4-hour. But let's see. Can't just assume. Gotta react to what we see. So yeah. If you're wondering what this stuff is, it's just another indicator I've added. Just thought it might be helpful. just shows me the 50-minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour time frames, just like a couple of candles. If you want to know what this indicator is called, it's the ICT high time frame candles by Fardy, I believe. And yeah, just 7 candles of the 15-minute, 5 on the 1 hour, 4 on the 4 hour. And I've got my colors as usual. And then decided why not add some fair value gaps to be shown. But yeah, just makes it a little bit easier when trying to switch between different time frames. There's no doubt that we are bullish. 100%. Just a little bit hesitant on trying to buy when you've already expanded so much. Yeah, and that's why a counter trade, I think, would be the ideal thing to take here. Not a fan of counter trends or counter trend trades, because you ideally want to trade with the trend. Interesting, I see S&P is ready to go down. Hardy doors for days. Can hear them outside. For any of the foreign viewers, by that I mean anyone that's not South African, the hardy door is that huge, horrible sounding, pelican looking thing that wakes a person up at 3 a.m. in certain areas. Find that a lot in South Africa. And just like, ah! Very interesting price action that's happening here. I've seen this type of thing before. I don't always get it right, but yeah, let's see. But I'm going to play it safe today. The best day to trade is after the reversal. Well, after your first major news of the week. So tomorrow would be the best day to start trading, because then you have more info to go off of on the week. The weekly profile tends to take shape a lot better after the reversal. Nas going to data highs. S&P still hovering within that news candle. And here we go. S&P heading very quickly to that 4-hour fair value gap. Yum ba 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 bum. Okay, I am convinced now. Wanna buy, guys. I see S&P is heading to that 4-hour. And I think we're going to definitely make an SMT at the lows. Yeah, I think this is the thing, guys. This is where we start making our moves. Getting into the macro now. Right now I'm just waiting for S&P to sweep that or sweep into the 4-hour fair value gap. It's 4-hour. I definitely think we will have an SMT at the lows. I don't think Nasdaq's going to push down into its own 4-hour. Oh wow, we get a huge spike here. Not sure what that was, perhaps minor news. But in any case, my eyes on the goal. I think for Nasdaq, the easiest target would be those data highs. S&P, I'll aim for those where's my English? My relatively equal highs over here. Okay, looks like we have swept. Well, we've reached into that 4-hour now in S&P. Just waiting patiently. Seeing bearish PDRAs. I'm waiting for bullish PDRAs to form, and then I feel like we're good for us to move up higher. I really want to think this as the liquidity sweep right now. Any day now. Trading really teaches you patience, eh? Oh, is this it? No, it is not. Yeah, no, S&P is dropping. Okay, it just wicked. But I'm still not bearish. Like, I'm still bullish. Yeah, waiting for something like that to happen. Honestly, I'd rather not trade today if it's gonna be like this. Or just like, I just don't want to start on a loss. And here we go. Like, I want to choose S&P because it's got much clearer targets. I would like to see more structure form. I would like to rather catch a retracement entry. Nasdaq is looking a lot cleaner now since it's been strongly bullish. S&P would be the lagging pair right now. God, look at this 5-minute wicks. Wow. Definitely going for data highs. No doubt. If we can get a nice entry, that'd be great. Price does not want to retrace. My goodness. I might have to just... Okay. I might have to just end him. Thing is, I don't want to just enter. I like to see structure. I want to see price retracing to some sort of discount. I want to some sort of PD array that makes sense to me. Price just moving without me doesn't make sense to enter. I want to place a limit order right here at this fair value gap. Aim for data highs. And yeah, my stop loss is here. I'm in, just by the way. So for anyone wondering, I'm risking $23.39 currently with this trade. It will be quite sad if we don't reach up there. Like that. I mean, I think I left enough room for my stop loss. So if this is wrong, then I'm outright wrong in terms of direction, I'm sure. Otherwise, I don't think my stop loss was too bad. I don't know what you guys think. I'm about to be stopped out. Oof. I guess we were just wrong today, guys. It is what it is. And that's stop out. Oops. Stop out. Okay, so let's see what happened here. What did we do wrong? Okay, what I can think is happening is, yes, we were correct to follow the overall trend. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's as I mentioned before, we started heading into focus mode. I mentioned London reversing and New York coming down to retrace and then continue. That was one of the ideas, and that is why we thought we were bullish, especially when S&P came down to that 4-hour and Nasdaq didn't. So that was why we thought we were bullish. We wanted to follow the trend. And so what did we miss then? Well, if you think of our higher time frame bias in terms of our weekly profile, this would make sense as a reversal. But of course, at the time, I did not want to plan to trade counter trends. This would be a counter trend trade, and it will make sense because I personally think we are having a Wednesday reversal this week. But we're not going to assume that just yet. I know it's kind of obvious right now. We are reversing Wednesday. But in the moment, we were sticking with what our bias was, which was bullish. And our daily profile as well, with New York being the continuation. So, fully understandable why I lost that trade. It was outright the wrong direction. But I understand where my logic came from. And that's okay. Can't win them all, guys. It happens. And the best way to deal with it is to manage how you react. Every loss doesn't mean it's the end of the world. It doesn't mean that you're a bad trader, you don't know what you're doing. It's just, you know, your strategy just didn't work at that time. The bias was probably wrong. But you're still applying your rules, you're still managing your risk well, and that's okay. As long as you're doing those steps, that is perfectly fine. Your strategy is not gonna work 100% of the time. It's not possible. It's literally not possible. Show me someone who has 100% working strategy that works all of the time. It's just doesn't work like that. So yeah, if this does end up going higher, I mean, it is what it is. The market does what it does. But I'm not going to try and, you know, I'm not gonna cry about it in any case. I'm not gonna cry about it. It is, like I said, it is what it is. Yeah, but I think price is gonna try and reach lower on Nasdaq to that 4-hour gap. I think in hindsight, I should have paid more attention to, hey, look, we're making these long 4-hour and hourly candles, like rejecting a major area. But I think I was focused on what was happening on the smaller time frames, and I was stuck with that bullish mindset. And so we live and we learn. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, because I'll be trading tomorrow and Friday. If this happens to be the reversal day, then we can for sure say, well, me personally, this is not financial advice, just saying, I can for sure say it's probably going to be bearish tomorrow and Friday. So yeah, if this is not the reversal day, we'll have to reevaluate tomorrow on what the weekly profile is for this week. So yeah, super keen. Not happy with having the first day as a loss, but let's go and look what the actual results were. So let me just refresh this page. Woof. Okay, hold on guys, let me sort this out first. I don't want you guys to look at my login details. Okay, there we go. Cool. So we lost today, and that's fine. Don't worry about it. Only $23.45. My goal is to kind of risk around that much, around $30 per trade, and only take a max of 2 trades in a day. And of course, I only trade on certain days when there's high impact news that's giving price the volatility that we need, and that's framed around our weekly bias. So yeah, our max daily loss is 400, and our overall max loss limit is $600. So that's why it's best to manage your risk. Like, risk a set amount, or set however way you risk. Just be consistent and don't go overboard. You can see I use 0.5 lots. It's actually contracts, but okay, 0.5 on that. And I only took 1 trade, and that's all, and that's enough for me, because I'll know if there's not a trade to be taken today, if I've missed it, if it just comes with some practice. And that's what we're doing here. We're here to learn, we're here to grow, and yeah, follow the journey. Hopefully we can get funded, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. Remember, it's 3:30 because we have daylight savings. Alrighty, this is almost the end of my session, so yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I said that already, but bye bye.